welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify and operate with integrity and transparency. Today we got another walk and talk video in the Kingdom of Wonder, in the area that I live and kind of walk my dog every day, and going to be diving into the finality of Drip Coach and am I rebranding now that you guys know that I have exited my drip position, no longer supporting drip, don't support drip X. So stay tuned for that information.
You find yourself too busy to work out? What is it costing you? Sleepless nights, low energy, and watching your health spiral out of control? I've worked with countless men over the last 20 years who put their health on the back burner because life got just too busy. But here's the truth. If you don't make time for your fitness, you'll be forced to make time for your illness later. With Flapjack's fitness program, you'll get a personalized workout plan built for your hectic schedule, a nutrition guide that teaches you not what to eat, but how to eat, and real person-to-person coaching to hold you accountable. In just 30 days, you'll feel stronger, more energized, and back in control, all for under $50. Plus, 10% of that goes back towards burning the Flapjacks token. So you're supporting your health and fitness and your financial wellness. Spots are extremely limited. We're taking only 10 people, so send me a DM now, because if you don't invest in yourself today, you'll pay the price tomorrow.
All right, so I have had this question pop up multiple times about over the years, because many people said drip has been dead for quite some time. And I was under the impression that there could be, in the bull run, a possibility for drip to hit some positive gains based off of just the price of BNB. But I did the math and it won't work. So even if BNB doubles, triples, whatever the price may be, that just means that the current price of drip, which is like 0.0002, could go to 0.0005. So meaning even if you dumped all your bags now, chances are you weren't buying any of this dip, so you still would not have any profits that would take place from a BNB pump. So, and even if, let's just give another extreme example, let's just say that pump causes FOMO and other people buy in and the chart starts to run up, you'll still be able to buy. If you wanted to buy back in, you buy back in at these super low prices that you were not buying in a year or two ago when you accumulated your drip bags and we all got screwed. So that being said, that's what led to me say, fuck it, I'm out of drip. But now the question is, Drip Coach, what does that mean? And for me, I had to think about this long and hard, because the original moniker came from the drip ecosystem. But now I feel, again, I have evolved. So drip to me is more of a state of mind, an action, or a mindset or habit. So if you think of just what a drip is, in and of itself, it usually is tied to water, and it's just a continuous small flow. So like a raindrop or a dripping faucet. It's just something that continues at a singular or small rate and goes nonstop. So for me, and drop my phone, drip now represents the way that I have been doing my channel for the last year. So first and foremost, dripping out knowledge on how to identify scam devs, scam contracts, cult-like communities, scam communities. Do your own research. So been dripping that out. The dripping out of self-development, focusing on your own journey in crypto as well as holistically, because I'm a health and wellness coach. And then dripping your financial wellness or financial security into stable, safe assets. So as I mentioned earlier, last year now, when I was originally only focusing on DripX, Drip to BTC, and SwapX, I now have abandoned all of those except for SwapX, but I haven't been covering that. Have not done the research to figure out what the hell this is. It's way more complicated than I expected it to be. But dripping into BTC, that platform is still 100% legit and goes with the moniker of Drip Coach, because the idea is that you should be dollar cost averaging into Drip. As Michael Saylor said, you should be accumulating Bitcoin no matter the price. It is the scarcest, most solid asset on the planet, and you need to have a piece of that network and that energy, and that monetary value. And dripping into it, or dollar cost averaging into it on steroids with the Drip to BTC platform, is the best way that I've seen to do that, because it allows you to take a small amount and then over time turn it into a much bigger amount, because you're able to buy Bitcoin at discounts in the marketplace. So that's another reason why I'm keeping the Drip Coach moniker. And then third or final is tied to the Drip and Farm. So that was originally about the animal farm, but farming, going all the way back, was basically self-sustainable ways for people to live their lives. They farmed, and whatever they planted, you reap what you sow, and that is how your family survived. So it was all about putting in the effort and creating a way to provide for yourself and your family. Farming in crypto is kind of the same thing. You put in your capital, and then you're providing some kind of sustainability for the platform, and they reward you with a yield, much like planting a seed and you get fruit. So I still believe in farming, especially in DeFi. Caveat to that, there are some scam farms out there that are paying you in a depreciating token. Let's rewind that again. Most of them are paying you in a depreciating token, whereas what you're putting in, you're getting a token back that is being inflated and has much less value by the time you cash it out. However, farming is still a great way to provide liquidity, and especially with these new technologies of V3, V4 pools, concentrated liquidity, and if you pick the right position and right pairs, you do have the opportunity to create some sort of passive income, sustainable income from that. So the farming, I still feel, is part of that moniker as well, and it ties to my idea of empowering the impoverished to help them find financial freedom through crypto assets. So all of that being said, Drip Coach is here to stay, even though it no longer ties to the Drip ecosystem. So I won't be changing anything with the name or my approach to content. So now that this is January 2025, the pretty much only content I'll be focusing on is kind of the macro stuff you see me do with Raoul Pal and any of the other gurus that come on. That I think I'm drawing blanks right now. Morgan Street Capital, what is that guy's name? I can't remember. But a lot of the guys that are pictured on Savvy Finance, we got Jack Mahler, Michael Saylor, Raoul Pal, the guy from Morgan Street Capital, Morgan Street Digital, whatever that one is. I like his approach, the virtual banking stuff. So basically just give you high value, macro overview content of what other people are saying and how the market is shaping up. So I'll still be delivering that. So that to me is just kind of crypto news, so you can make your own decision. And then, so that's number one. Then number two is the Drip to BTC platform, because accumulating BTC is the most important thing. So I'm putting that above my shit token. So again, show me a content creator that doesn't pump their own bags and try to chill you into stuff that they control and can make the most gains off of. My first two priorities is education and helping you get into the strongest asset that has been created. So I'll be showing you drip to BTC and or ways to accumulate BTC, ETH, or SOL, since those appear, based on Raoul Pal, so that's specifically him, to be the strongest assets this cycle. I would focus primarily on Bitcoin because I don't have the data to back up ETH and SOL, or even SUI, as he says, so I'm just regurgitating. But Bitcoin, I'm 100% orange pilled and believe that no one will get wrecked with Bitcoin as long as they have a 4-year or more thesis on it. And the third is my meme token. So now that Flapjacks is live, we temporarily crossed the 60K barrier. We also have our first person in the Fit for Flapjacks ecosystem. So I'll be doing the burn and some updates on that. So I'm going to be promoting that because I believe this can be a foundational layer to my overall goal of turning wellness into wealth and, again, empowering the impoverished. So that also falls with the drip moniker, because drip meaning, again, small, incremental, continuous flow, and the health and fitness side is exactly that. You can't just go to the gym one day. You can't just eat one healthy meal. It's small, continuous changes long term that create the results you want, and it makes a habit. So just like they say, a running stream can carve a mountain. That's just a dripping long-term flow that hasn't been turned off, and it can just carve a canyon into a mountain. And that is the goal for what Flapjacks I intended to be long-term. So I am hoping to take this from 60K to 600K to 1 million, and then be able to use some of those profits to start to turn it into a more robust ecosystem. We already have volunteers like myself willing to accept Flapjacks for real utility, and there are others in the ecosystem, ironically in the health and fitness space as well. But I want to grow that to that original goal that I put back in the day of like this marketplace where a token has value outside of just speculation. So if there are services that people are willing to trade it for, then that adds utility. And then on top of that, of course, being able to speculate, buy and sell, it just makes the runway that much longer. So I can envision this as a SHIB or Doge or whatever the case may be, basically a meme token that evolves out of its meme state. It doesn't seem so right now because it's slow and small, but this is also a good thing because we haven't had the typical like moonshot out the gate of just influenced shillers buying the token. Instead, we have people like yourself who view my content and have been with me for the long term and resonate with the vision that I'm trying to produce. So therefore, I think our community is much, much stronger and less speculative and willing to see where this ride goes. And I think we're still poised at a great opportunity, have at least another 9 months of the bull run to kind of figure things out. But I will preface this, and again, you won't hear content creators say this, do not get married to your bags, and do not just trust me. Make sure you're paying attention to the charts, because there are people that would love to see this project fail. And the last thing I want you guys to do is get wrecked behind something that I have created. So I will go down with the ship and I will buy the dip and accumulate it. So worst case scenario is I own a bunch of tokens worth absolutely nothing. But you guys, I don't want you left holding the bag. So at this stage, we're like 6-7x up from where it originally got started. So definitely some of you should shave off some profits and don't be afraid to. There's no sell shaming in this ecosystem. However, I would ask if you are down with the long-term vision to just do it responsibly. If you bought 1% of the supply, take profits at a tenth of that, and then wait for another pump and then do another tenth, something to that effect. Like make it sustainable and also make it to where other people want to buy that dip from you. That's the best way to keep this going. So TLDR, Drip Coach is here to stay. Drip and Farm for Poverty is here to stay. I am still focused on trying to create utility in this token, as well as education for empowering the impoverished. So that will not change. That is my goal. That's why I feel I've been here in Cambodia, and wherever my next journey takes me, it'll be to another developing or quote unquote impoverished country, and I'll be singing the same tune at that stage. All right. I know I didn't have the camera in the right space the whole time, but that's all I got. Oh, today's Flash Day, so shout out to DC Universe. I'm more of a Marvel fan in anime, but it was Flash. All right, so that's all I got. Smash that HBO special. Help a brother out. Like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.